woke up not that long ago. Quick turnaround. I was definitely asleep at 9 a.m. I think I was asleep by 10 a.m. But quick turnaround. Clock in 2 hours earlier. I'm gonna go to the weight room. Not spend as much time in there. I do need to get gas, and I think I'm gonna go to Walmart for something before I head to the strip, and have plenty of time. Just slightly tired. Anyway, gotta go. Alright, well, I'm here at what used to be Jose Canseco's gas station, which was possibly the greatest gas station Vegas had ever seen, and maybe the country's, and possibly the world. I don't think I'm making that other stop. Time's a little tighter than I thought, but while I'm at the gas station, thought I would show you the table of contents for September's newsletter. September 2nd, first Tuesday of the month, publish the newsletter. There is the non-zoomed in table of contents. Here's the zoomed in table of contents. A story from the tables in California when I was hanging out with Herbs and Rye. Something shocking happened at the tables. Of course, expenses from August. New entry, by the way, in that expenses spreadsheet. And what else is going on? An event that's coming up in a few months in Planet Hollywood, and a viewer requested that I talk about, because I've been mentioned in the employee weight room a lot. A viewer requested that I mention what goes on when I'm in the weight room. So I mentioned a few things in there, and you can either be a paid member on my Patreon page, pay $5 a month, and see every newsletter that comes out, in addition to all the free Monday posts, or you can go to my Patreon page, navigate there, and make a one-time purchase for $7 and read just September's newsletter. Alright, don't mind the lighting. There we go. Made it to the strip. And shortly after 5, what's going on with the lighting? Shortly after 5, there we go. Yeah. So what's going on? Football. I wonder how busy it was. Wasn't really awake and in my room before I left for too long. Didn't get a chance to check Bravo. First NFL Sunday is today. Of course, the 1 Eastern games are done. The 4 p.m. Eastern games are done. And probably by the time I clock in, the night game will almost be done. I don't remember what it is. Tomorrow's night game, Monday Night Football, the Vikings play somebody. I forgot what today's night game is, but anyway, going to the link and then walking to work. Yeah, the salmon yesterday was good. I wonder what happened. It's been like 5-6 weeks since I've seen cheeseburgers in the EDR. And I haven't eaten anything today, so I could really use some cheeseburgers in the EDR, but we'll see what they have. I imagine they won't be there, and I'll mix like a bowl of rice with something else, but pretty hungry, and definitely will be by the end of the shift. Alright, done with the weight room, music playing, but crossing the most dangerous crosswalk there is in Vegas.
Okay, so I want to get a good
Alright, that was an interesting day. Wasn't really that busy in there, but I was there until close. It's after 2 now. Not a lot of cash games going. One when I got there, one when I left. I dealt the final down of the last table, but tournaments. A lot of people in the 7 p.m. tournament, a lot of people in the 10 p.m. tournament. I think I tied my record, 5. I dealt 5 tournament downs today. I think, remember that video where I put up a graph, like, I've had this many shifts where I've dealt exactly 1 tournament down. This many shifts I've dealt exactly 2 tournament downs. I think I had 1 shift where I dealt 5. So today is my 2nd shift, dealing 5 tournament downs. And yeah, same guy was in the room. It was funny. So I mentioned yesterday the guy who he was heads up on that last table, and they switched the game to double board Hold'em bomb pots, then double board PLO bomb pots. He was back. He was with the friend who had everyone locked out of the room. There was one friend in this group who, his name was on the reservation, and he was in the room sleeping, and no one else had a key, and no one else could wake him up, and no one else could go to the front desk, the hotel lobby staff, and say, can I have another key? Because their names weren't on the reservation. So until this guy woke up, they were like locked out. So they just decided to play poker all night yesterday, and they made it till like 6:15 or so. Well, today that guy who was asleep was here with the main friend who just really likes playing poker. So yeah, they eventually got into the room. He said he did something with the front desk people and security, and they eventually got keys to the room, and it was like a huge hassle, but by 8:30 a.m. they got in. So he was back. A few other people who were here the other day. You know what was funny in one of the tournaments? There's an all-in, it's all-in on the turn. You know, I say, I need all the cards face up until I can run it out. They show their cards. One guy had a made hand, the woman had a gut shot, and she just starts walking away. She's looking at the board, but she doesn't have any faith that it's coming in. She hits, she stays alive, and then like 2 hours later, I'm dealing the final table of that tournament. No deal made, she won. So yeah, from dead to the gut shot. She had other ways to improve. I think she needed the gut shot though to stay alive and beat the other guy's hand. And yeah, and then she won. So yeah, dealt a lot of tournament. Most of my stories today would involve tournaments, if you want me to rattle off some stories. Yeah, Sunday night game. I remember when I was in the weight room. Ravens, Bills, amazing game. Bills scored 16 in like the final 5 minutes to win by a point. Tomorrow, Monday night game, the Vikings, I forgot who they're playing. I'm pretty sure they're on the road. Forget who they're playing. Yeah, I have no idea who they're playing, but sprinklers are turning on anyway. Yeah, so I think that's gonna do it. Tomorrow, so tomorrow's not as quick of a turnaround. I start the same time tomorrow as I did today, so I also want to get out. I want to cook something in the house, even though, oh man, EDR has been on fire since I started this Workweek in the Life series. They had pesto chicken, sausage and peppers, and red velvet cake. I've seen red velvet cake once before, never saw those entrees ever. I've been here like 4 months now, had never saw sausage and peppers once, and never saw a pesto chicken. The pesto chicken was okay. The sausage and peppers was the highlight. So yeah, a salmon yesterday, and then this. It makes me actually not want to cook something in the kitchen tomorrow, because they might come up with like, I don't know, maybe they have like stroganoff tomorrow, and then maybe the next day like beef Wellington. I have no idea what's going on this week, where the entrees are so amazing. But yeah, salmon and rice, then sausage and peppers, and onions and rice. It was awesome. So I think that's going to be a wrap on today, but tomorrow I do plan on waking up a little earlier, cooking something, probably going to the hardware store. I didn't go there today, and then the weight room, and then walk to PH, and then work. And I didn't even tell you yet. You know what? I'll leave it till tomorrow. Surprise that I'll mention it in tomorrow's video, if I remember, and if somebody reminds me. Glad you enjoyed the video. If you would like even more poker, travel, and Las Vegas content, feel free to go to my Patreon page. There are 3 ways to get there. One is to type the URL that you've been seeing at the bottom of the screen into your browser. A second way is if you go to my YouTube homepage, next to my icon picture, there is a link to my Patreon page. The third way is to watch any video of mine, go into the description box below the video, and you'll see the link to my Patreon page. Once you're on my Patreon homepage, you could click on membership, and you could sign up to be a paid member. The first 7 days are free. It's $5 a month after that. In addition to the free post every Monday, you will have access to the exclusive newsletter published on the first Tuesday of every month. It's a monthly newsletter. Or you could go back to my Patreon homepage and you could just click on shop. If there's a table of contents that you find very interesting that I show at the beginning of a video and you just want to read that one newsletter, you could go to my Patreon homepage, click on shop, and each newsletter is individually available for a one-time purchase for $7. Thanks everybody for supporting the brand.